Boomer Sooner.
Runs it himself, right up the middle, has a hole, 45-40. Watch out, he's in the clear. 30, tripped up at the 25-yard line, or he would have gone the whole way. Deep shot fluttering around the 15-yard line. It's caught, wrapped up, stopped. You can unhitch the wagon. Put the ponies in the barn. Sooner magic still works in the SEC.
Welcome to the Air Comfort Solutions OU Huddle, live from Rudy's Country Store and Barbecue on the Sooner Sports Network from Learfield. Presented by Air Comfort Solutions, your total home solution for plumbing, heating, air conditioning, and electrical. Make the winning call today. Also brought to you by Bud Light, easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Rudy's Country Store and Barbecue, bringing you the best in real Texas barbecue. And by the Trails Golf Club, where members become family. Now, the Air Comfort Solutions OU Huddle.
All right, welcome back to Rudy's. After getting iced out and snowed out, we are back live at Rudy's Country Store and Barbecue. And today, inside the huddle, we might be more like inside McCaslin, because we're going to spend a whole hour talking about Mark Williams' men's gymnastics program. So please join me in welcoming a man who's won national titles, 27th year as the head coach of the Sooners. Mark Williams is here, Coach. What's going on? How you doing?
Glad to be back home.
Yeah. We'll get into the trip. We'll get into the trip. If you don't follow Coach on social media, then you don't realize it was a fascinating path to get back to Norman and then have a great performance against Greenville. And we're going to talk to 4 different gymnasts in our next hour. Coach Williams is even going to cede his seat to one of his assistants coming up in the bottom half of this hour. But please join me in welcoming senior, a 918 or a Jinx product, Ignacio Yockers. Welcome, man. How are you?
Thank you.
Thanks for coming up on the stage. Not your first time, though, right?
At least second, maybe third.
Second? All right. Well, you got. I spent more than 18 years. I went to college at Tulsa. Basically grew up my adult life in the 918. I don't necessarily know of this massive machine of men's gymnasts that come out of Tulsa, but out of Jinx America. How'd you find your way into getting to this elite level?
Well, I don't know about machine yet. maybe my gym can start producing a couple more guys in the near future. But originally we started out just like a couple of guys at whatever gym would let us train. And then eventually we kind of realized like there's not a lot of places that, can support elite athletes or people wanting to train, 4 hours every day. And so we started a gym.
You guys started?
Yeah. So Pride Gymnastics Academy. So we started a gym, and then I'm the first guy on like the OU men's team. But we have another guy. He also came to OU that he's been training here, or he trained here too.
That's awesome.
So hopefully in the future we can become the new Cyprus. And
is that the machine? Is that the machine?
Yeah, Cyprus has given us many athletes, and it's even better if it's in states. So
that's awesome.
We'd like to have more of those guys.
How is and again, we're going to talk about the win this past week over Greenville and the travel fund, and obviously the great start to the season. But Coach, just to kind of play off of what Ignacio was talking about, gymnastics, I should say, in the state of Oklahoma, as far as generating talent, D1 level talent, how have you seen it grow?
Well, we've had a few that have come out of our Connor Gymnastics Academy here in Norman. I coached there back when I was an assistant coach and had some junior national team members that ended up on the Oklahoma team. So we'd love to have more great athletes coming from the state. It's just one of those numbers games. You know, if you're in a big metropolitan like Houston, the Chicago area, there's a lot of kids that are doing gymnastics, a lot of clubs. So those are kind of the hotbeds that we might go to. California has some places back east, but it's really difficult to have a coach that knows what they're doing and have enough boys that are interested in taking that path.
Well, congratulations on the great performance this past week. Let's talk first about your travels. You guys go up to Ann Arbor, get an incredible performance in beating Michigan, and then you guys got to spend some time in the airport.
Yeah, 72 hours to get home. I think there was 3 flight cancellations, 3 different airports, 2 or 3 different hotels in the end. We made the best of our time, and we found out that Ignacio here's a card shark.
No. I just enjoy playing.
All right, what's the game?
So my the Jinx area in Tulsa. So a lot of Burmese immigrants kind of settle there. And so like in high school, like I don't know what they call it, but we called it tens. And it's like a game they showed us. And the most challenging part is you have to learn to play like the opposite direction. Because you always play to your left, but they play to the right.
That would throw me off right off there.
Yeah. So Sasha, who will be on later.
Next.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. Sasha, you got to hang. You're on later.
He was playing like crazy hours with me in the airport. So.
Well, you guys had crazy hours.
Yeah.
What was it like for you, though? Outside of becoming a known card shark, what was the process of waiting like for you?
I would say just it was just kind of frustrating being like, oh, I want to get back to the gym, get ready for the next weekend. And also having to try to keep up with school. And then all of that just plus, oh, okay, the flight will leave in 2 hours. Oh, no, it's going to leave in 2.5 hours. It's an hour goes by. It's still going to leave in 2 hours. And then by the end of the day, it's like, I've gone 0 feet today. And I still have a couple 100 miles to go.
What was it like to try to get these guys the training and work they need?
I think we just were smart. You know, we came back Tuesday afternoon, and we spent about an hour just moving around, you know, just kind of getting familiar with not sitting in a airport uncomfortable seat or being on the floor playing cards. So our bodies were kind of just not active enough. So Wednesday was a little bit more move around, do a little more gymnastics, and then we had a regular practice on Thursday and Friday. It definitely helped that on Sunday we had a team that, you know, didn't push us as much, so we were able to put a little bit of a variety of our talent on the floor. So in the end, I think we only used 3 guys who made the trip to Michigan, and we came up with a really good score with Greenville on all those new guys. Yeah,
320. That's impressive. Take me through what it was like for you to compete against Greenville after having
he did rings.
Oh, you just did rings?
I did rings and horse.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think we were just trying to rest some guys, and I ended up being in the alien position of having to do still rings, which is never done it once.
Oh, really?
For OU.
But you've done it before, but not for OU.
Yeah. And so, not really actively training it. And then
there he is.
The day before, I get told, yeah, you got to go.
It looks awesome to me, man. I don't know.
This is world class. I don't know why Mark doesn't put me in every weekend.
But is it
he
tough?
got a 12.
Yeah.
His goal was to average a 13 between his 2 events, and he scored a 14.35 on pommel horse, a 12 on rings, so he met his goal.
Yeah.
You seem proud of this. I'm proud. Look,
and he
stuck it. So something you don't typically do, but you've done. What's that challenge, and what was that challenge like for you?
Well, so usually the nerves come from doing something difficult, and you might mess up. But here the nerves were doing something easy that I haven't done in a couple months. So that was slightly different nerves right before I go.
I told you time flies whenever we get you up here to talk. We only got a couple minutes left, but I didn't want to talk about you personally. Tell me about your family and how you got involved in gymnastics. What really spurred you?
Well, I don't know how accurate it is, but the story I've kind of been told was just one night my parents had to go do something, and so my aunt was over babysitting me.
Yep.
And I guess I had a little bit too much energy.
Of course.
And so when my parents came back, she said, you have to put him in something because he's just running around the house all day. And so I guess that ended up being gymnastics.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you take to it immediately?
No, I actually really didn't like it at first. And it was like, I don't want to be like in this building with people I don't know all day. Like I'd rather be like outside. And so, you know, I think I did what a lot of people do. Like you're doing 2 or 3 sports. And then over time you start going, okay, maybe I'm a little bit better at this one. I like this one a little bit more. And so slowly, like, you start doing more and more gymnastics, and then here I am.
Hey Coach, give me a scout on Ignacio and what you've seen in his development now 4 years at OU.
Well, without, going into gymnastics, he's a 4.0 student, majoring in math.
Oh, thank you.
Math
Thank
and
you.
computer
man.
science. He's never gotten a B in his entire life.
That's awesome.
So he's going to be up for the Elite 90 award, which is the highest level for
I
gymnastics.
have one semester left. I can't trip at the end.
Let's not
Let's
jinx
not
it here.
jinx
That's
him.
right.
He's also going to be one of our Nissen Emery Award candidates, which he doesn't know until just now.
Hey, congratulations.
Cool.
So, so classroom stuff, great human being, pommel horse god. I mean, he set the record, the number of circles you do on the pommel horse when you were, what, 10 or 11?
Yeah, so like it's like a small pommel horse to train, and Guinness has a record for like the most kind of like circles in 1 minute. And so I had the record, and then I think some little kid from Germany beat it a couple years ago. So I don't have it anymore, and I think I'm too tall to get it back now. So it's too late.
Well, congratulations, man. What a run. Great job. How about some noise for Ignacio Yakers? What a student athlete's all about, man. Great stuff. Crushed it. Hey, by the way, this opening segment has been brought to you by Family-Owned Community Coffee, the official brewed coffee of OU Athletics. Taste the difference family makes. Got a full hour of men's gymnastics talks live from here at Rudy. Stick around.
Thank you to our cornerstone television partners, OU Health, OG&E, Fowler Auto Group, and Coca-Cola. The Huddle is brought to you by Taco Mayo. Tap the app and save up to 25% today. Air Comfort Solutions, your total home solution for plumbing, heating, air conditioning, and electrical. Make the winning call today. One Oklahoma, powered by Sooner Sports Properties. Fan-fueled, athlete-focused.
There you go. That's a look inside the all-new Veers in the Center that has been upgraded and updated. Mark Williams, before we welcome in Leo, how awesome is that new facility for you guys?
It's unbelievable. I mean, it's better than we even imagined. I love it. I'm showing up to work and early, staying late.
Well, welcome back Inside the Huddle. This segment is presented by Taco Mayo. Tap the app and save up to 25% today. And welcome in redshirt junior Leo Koike. Welcome, Leo. How are you doing, man? Thanks for coming on.
How are you?
Appreciate it. First one here. I think he and you and Ignacio were the first ones in, right? You beat the rest of the team. Is there an award for that, arriving early?
Yeah.
Hey, what do you make of the new facility? What's it been like for you guys? Elite recovery, it looks like in there. Saw the sauna, locker room, looks like a lot of cool team meeting spaces. How's that helped you? What's that been like?
It helps, like, I don't know, like, after, like, I get sore or something, and then go into the, like, hot tub, and then next day I feel way lighter than before, I think. Like, before we get, like, this new facility.
Right.
So, yeah.
And Mark, it seems as if just on what we saw, a lot of recovery options in there, too.
Yeah.
Saw the sauna, saw the tubs. How important has that become in the sport?
Well, we've got a recovery room that's dedicated just to like a massage chair, and they've got these chairs that do electrostim that are supposed to help them sleep and relax and stuff. And then the hot and cold tub for contrast and recovery type things. Those things are really important in gymnastics and athletics in general nowadays to get top performance. That the next time you go out, you're refreshed. Back in our day, we didn't have most of those things, and you just went home and took a nap or slept, But they're finding that being active in the recovery is actually a better process of getting ready for the next time, so that the lactic acid doesn't just sit in your muscles and things like that. So we have to also kind of teach them how to do the recovery. And today was one of those days where after a meet, they did a lot of moving around, a little bit of cardio, did the rehab.
Yeah. Hey, Leo, take me to what got you involved in gymnastics. What was the genesis? What was the start of gymnastics for you?
Um, so like I started gymnastics because like my dad thinks that like gymnastics is the basics for like any sports. So like just started gymnastics, and then I just continued it. But like my little brother like stopped doing it like in mid, yeah, in the on the halfway or something. Yeah.
And you stayed committed.
Yeah.
When did you first hear about Oklahoma? Because your family's originally from Japan, correct? So what kind of drew you towards Oklahoma?
I think I saw the like social media stuff when I was in high school, and then like my senior year in high school, and I was like looking for the like college I want to go, and then like COVID pandemic happened,
Yep.
and then like I realized like I have studentship because I was born in California. So like, oh, like I have like other way, like I don't need to choose from Japan. Like I can go like in the America. So
Oh, wow. Yeah, because at one point you thought you might be just going to college in Japan. Mark, tell me how you found Leo and kind of what stood out about him.
Well, one of my former assistant coaches, Nori Iwai, was a Japanese Olympian, and he goes back and forth, you know, and keeps tabs on up-and-comers, and he brought me his name, told me to watch his videos. He was doing great stuff. We had a Zoom call, I think, from Japan, kind of worked out the details of that. He didn't make a trip.
Oh, wow.
But, you know, we made a decision to offer him, and he showed up, and still a little bit of broken English. And, you know, started out a different system, different school, different language. And then he hurt his shoulder and had to have his shoulder reconstructed. And they were like, this is probably the most serious shoulder we've ever seen. He's going to be lucky to do gymnastics again. And
Oh, wow.
it really took him about a year and a half to get over that. So now, this past weekend, he was our Gymnast of the Week.
Congratulations, man. That's great.
Thank you.
What was the process like for you in picking up the language, and then also you're going to college? I mean, you have these classes, and you're also competing. Then you have the shoulder injury. What has that learning process been like for you?
It takes just like time. Just I'm talking to like my roommates, especially like Ignacio. Like he teaches me like English a lot. So that helps, I think.
And cards? Or
not
did you
yet.
know the game? You knew the game or not?
Not yet.
Not yet. Oh, okay. Okay. That's
I will.
You'll get on it.
Yeah.
For you, do you have a favorite event? Do you have an event where you feel like you could go out and compete every week? What's it been like in mastering an event?
My favorite is actually high bar. Yeah. But like past 3 meets, I think I competed on high bar and I missed it. But like finally I hit this time. Yeah.
Stick to itiveness, coach.
You can watch the video how excited we were that he stayed on this time.
I look at the roster, and it's a geographical and cultural melting pot, coach. But that's this sport, isn't it? That's what gymnastics, especially, you know, not saying anything against the women's side, but especially on the men's side, it seems as if you're in every continent, almost, you know, worldwide.
Right. Well, we use the FIG standard scoring system, so it is a worldwide scoring and bringing in. We've had people from Germany, from France, Japan, Ignacio's connections with Spain. So they're not going to be changing the rules of what they have to do to be on our team. And guys will send me videos from all over the world and say, hey, you know, looking to go to college in the United States, are you interested? So if the talent is there, you know, I'll look at it and see if they have an option of helping us.
2 questions on the video. First, Leo, for you. When you're going through the process of, like, say, making that video, do you know, or are you aware that, hey, this is me showcasing my skills, or is it just different pieces they put together from some of your competitions? Like, did you know at the moment that they were making a video for you to showcase your skill to college recruiters and college coaches?
I think I included the like videos from the comp
Gotcha.
and also like the skills I'm working on, and like so like I can show like what I can do, and also like what I did at the like comp. So
And how challenging then is it, Mark, the second part of that, to be able to evaluate from a video?
Yeah, I mean, the training style he had in Japan, he was probably there 5 hours, 6 hours sometimes. And then we had our practices that are 3. And that's dictated by compliance. So I'm like, Leo, you can't take 10 minutes between turns. So we had many conversations about the speed of his workout and changing to adapt to what we have time to do in our gym. And that took a while too.
That's amazing. Hey, let's, before we let Coach Williams get out of here, and great job, Leo, let's take a look at our upcoming Sooner schedule for this week. And it's brought to you by One Oklahoma, powered by Sooner Sports Properties, fan-fueled, athlete-focused. As you mentioned, on Sunday we have the showdown with Greenville, but coming up, it's never easy. You've always got yourself a solid challenge, and we got Ohio State and Air Force coming to town this weekend, and the Winter Cup's right around the corner.
Ohio State's always a good team. Air Force Academy, we've been out there, but 2 of the guys that coach there now are former OU guys. So it's actually Cleveland night, and it is our alumni reunion. So we're looking to have a great crowd. It's free admission, so there's no reason why you can't come out and see us.
Best deal ticket price-wise that you can find inside the McCaslin Fieldhouse. And real quick, before we let you get out of here, they posted on the OU men's gymnastics socials, you guys going to Cleveland Elementary, and I thought that was awesome. I don't know if we've got a true look to see how much fun that is. Those kids are great, and they make an impact when they come to the meets, don't they?
They do, yeah. It's always our biggest crowd of the year. Our guys go over there once a week and go in the classrooms and do some mentoring, and the kids get a kick out of them being over there, and then we get the benefit of them coming to our meets and being involved actually in the score flashing, singing the national anthem, doing things for the actual competition. So it's a really fun night. It's a great relationship we have with Cleveland, and the exhibition is always really fun for us and the kids.
That's awesome. Hey, Leo, great job, man. Appreciate you. Come on, Coach Williams. Go enjoy that barbecue, okay?
All right, I'll have some.
We got more men's gymnastics coming up inside the Huddle. Stick around.
The Huddle is brought to you by Riverwind Casino. It's always a good time. OU Fan Shop. The best place to gear up for game day is shop.soonersports.com. Sooner Kids Club. Log on to Soonersports.com/kids for information about joining the Kids Club presented by OG&E and brought to you in part by Devon Energy.
All right, welcome back inside the Huddle, live from Rudy's Country Store and Barbecue, brought to you by Air Comfort Solutions, your total home solution for plumbing, heating, air conditioning, and electrical. Make the winning call today. Mark Williams has taken a seat to enjoy his barbecue dinner. So welcome in 7th-year assistant coach Valery Goncharov. Welcome, Coach.
Thank you.
Appreciate you coming up on the stage. And this is Sasha Boganosik out of Buffalo Grove, Illinois. Welcome, man. Thanks for coming up on the stage.
Thanks for having me.
Is this your first time doing this?
Yes.
It is. All right, man. Well, I'll start with you, Coach. Take me through what drew you to Oklahoma. You've been here 7 years now. That's quite a draw. What brought you to Oklahoma?
Well, yeah, it was a journey, you know. It was, a journey. And so after I moved to United States like 10 years ago, I worked at Texas in one of clubs. And then one moment, Rustav Sharipov, who was before Mark's assistant coach also, now he's coach at Ohio State. So he called me and he like, hey, listen, Mark need like someone. It's open space. Yeah, do you want to like, I was, where? Oklahoma? I was like, Rustam, probably, I don't know, where is it? Like, what? No, think one more time. I was, okay. So call Mark, talk to him. I called Mark, okay. I remember Mark. I met him before in international competition since I was like a Ukrainian national team member, and I spent like almost 17 years in national team. And I remember Mark just from international competitions when he was United States head coach. So.
Right.
And yeah, I talked to him. Mark like, okay, come to see, like what we have here. Okay. I came to Oklahoma, came to OU. He gave me a tour. Yeah, I looked around like, Yeah, this is really that place where I want to be. Yeah, it smells like big gymnastics, you know. So that's how I
awesome.
ended up here. Yeah.
And you got a brand new home. So, Sasha, what's it been like in the new look Viersen Center for you guys to prepare for? We saw the video last segment. Pretty amazing.
Oh yeah, it's definitely been really nice, especially with all the recovery options that we have now. I feel like ever since we've gotten that, I feel like my body's been way more prepared for practice every day, for all the circuits and all the routines and everything.
What drew you to gymnastics?
What drew me? I think ever since I was a little kid, I always went to the gym with my dad because my dad was also a former gymnast.
Oh, wow.
Actually, Valeri's teammate.
Really?
Always,
Yeah.
I will tell you. I will tell you. So, yeah, as he just said, his father was my teammate. We
Okay.
spent a long time in Ukrainian national team. I remember this guy from his first day when
Really?
he was just born. Right? Yeah.
Wow.
And that time, his father, Evgeny, was a national team member. His mom, he was coaching girls also, and she had girls on junior national team. So when we had practices, I remember times his parents was like between their kids' turns, they were deciding who is gonna change his diapers during practice. So I remember him was since like this.
That's
Now he got
awesome.
much bigger, his body much bigger, and here we are. I'm
Yeah,
coaching
that's
him. Yeah.
awesome. That is awesome, man. That's a great story. So it's in your blood. It's in your DNA.
Basically, yeah.
Did you? Okay. Well, let's go. How did you guys end up just outside of Chicago then?
So I moved here when I was 6 years old to the United States. I actually moved to New Jersey.
Oh, okay.
I think my mom got a work opportunity, and then we all just ended up moving with my mom, obviously. And I think after that, I lived in New Jersey for 3 years and moved to Chicago and lived there ever since.
That's awesome.
Now I'm
man.
here.
And I guess since we were talking to Coach Goncharoff about it, what drew you to Oklahoma? Because you had opportunities coming out of your competition, out of your gym. What called you to Oklahoma?
Definitely, I had a great time on my visit. The team really drew me in. I felt connected to the team. The coaching staff, obviously, I felt a connection with Valeri because, I mean, I've known him ever
You
since
seen him
I
in
was a little
diapers.
kid.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
It's gonna be just said. Do not get him into our team after what I saw. The diapers, all this stuff.
So it was a natural fit for you.
Yeah,
huh?
yeah. I mean, it wasn't obviously just that. I loved the coaching staff, the facilities, and everything. So definitely a lot of stuff.
I
came to my
apologize.
decision.
I didn't write it down, Sasha. But what are you majoring in? What do you want to do?
Right now, I'm business undecided. So something in business, I'm not sure exactly yet.
No, that's the smart way to just don't do communications. I did communications, then you'll end up here. I apologize to anyone at the comm school. That's a joke. But for you, the travel. Let's get into that last week. I know that you guys fought through it, but 72 hours trying to get home from Ann Arbor. What was that like for you?
It was definitely like annoying because like every time we got a delay, we're like, are we actually gonna leave? Because like we were just expecting like I was looking at my phone and I was seeing like when the plane was supposed to depart, and like when it got to that time, I'm like, we haven't left yet. And like it would just keep moving forward, and it was just like a nonstop like nightmare. I felt like I was just in a fever dream. Like we just couldn't get out of it.
Listen, no, don't exaggerate. Listen, it's just good experience for you. You have no idea how me and your father was growing up. No,
Yeah,
come
it was team building, though, right?
Definitely was.
As a coach, that had to be frustrating because you have a plan, you have a process, and then everything gets pushed back and the timing is challenging, and you're in an airport and there's not, a gym where you could go work out. Coach, what was that like for you?
Well, yes, it's definitely a challenge. So, because you really have plan. They just competed. Then they supposed to recover. Then they supposed to follow plan again.
Right.
And you don't have all of this. You just can cross that, And
Right.
you cannot trick your physiology. You need to do something. So
Right.
they was warming up kind of at airport. Yes, people was like walking around. What is going on? Do we have like show? No. So yeah, it wasn't easy. But again, this is good experience first of all for them, how to keep their body kind of in shape when
Right.
circumstances like this. So that's actually not too bad.
That's
Yeah.
good.
To have it sometimes. you
We
know?
ended up actually doing like a whole warm up, and like we started practicing our one arm handstands, and it was actually a pretty fun time.
Yeah, sometimes the best bonds can be built in the most adverse situations. And when you're stuck in a situation like that, Sasha, I would imagine there's some team building that took place there, wasn't
Yes, I feel like we, as a group, we like connected a lot because like we were all like in the same position, and we were just like thinking of things to do, and we definitely connected.
That's awesome. Hey, before I let you get out of here, I know we have a lot of people that might be introduced to you guys for the first time and understand the greatness that Mark has built here in the program and the job that obviously, Coach Goncharov has done here in his 7 seasons. But can you take us through the difference a great crowd makes whenever you guys are competing in McCaslin, which to me is an awesome venue for men's gymnastics, but just what that roar of the crowd, Sasha, means and how it can really help motivate you guys?
I feel like it takes away a little bit of the nerves because like they came out to watch us compete, and like all of them want us to succeed. So definitely feeling that on my back as I'm like doing my routines and everything, I feel like I'm just supported. So even if I do make a mistake, like I could still get back up and redeem myself.
Great stuff. Hey, great segment, man. Now, Coach, you got to stick around. I got one more with you. You're not going anywhere yet. We got. I don't know if we'll have any more diaper stories, but we got one more. This segment, by the way, has been brought to you by Riverwood Casino, the official destination of OU Athletics. Stick around. You're inside the huddle. Great job.
The Huddle is brought to you by Rudy's Country Store and Barbecue, bringing you the best in real Texas barbecue. Trails Golf Club of Norman, where members become family. Inquire today at trailsgolf.com. OU's 2025-2026 women's basketball games are available on Ritmo 96.5 FM in Oklahoma City and 101.5 FM El Patron in Tulsa, as well as on those stations' websites. Each OU Spanish broadcast will feature a 15-minute pregame show and a 15-minute postgame show.
All right, welcome back inside the huddle. We're live from Rudy's Country Store and Barbecue, a full hour of men's gymnastics talk on another segment with Coach Goncharov. And please join me in welcoming freshman Nathan Roman, Pommel Horse, California. You got your own reading section out there, man. Welcome. How's it going?
It's going good. How are you?
I'm good. We got barbecue waiting for me, so this is always like, it's like another hour. Coach has already eaten his, so I'm a little bit jealous right now. Take me through just your path, man. How'd you end up from Poway? Did I say it right? Poway, California, here to Norman, Oklahoma.
Oh, well, I had like a crazy recruiting process. I went from just like college to college. I actually canceled this college, and then there was a situation that happened where I had to reapply to this college, basically. And after my trip, it was just a beautiful place. I fell in love with the weather, the campus, the people here, and since then I just...
Wait, hold on. You said you fell in love with the weather coming from San Diego. Okay, I'll push back on that a bit, but like you said, we have seasons here, right? So it's a little bit of a different world for you, I imagine, right?
Yeah.
That's pretty fun. Hey, Coach, tell me what you've seen. What's kind of stood out in Nate and his development so far?
Well, Nathan actually, all our freshman class is awesome. They all talented guys. I don't like the definition less talented, more talented.
Right.
Yeah, but he just more prepared at this time, definitely.
High praise.
And he has very good basic preparation. Thankfully for his coach Adam Lomax, and so he has good program. He has good body type. He is light and strong. So he has what he needs to have in gymnastics. So. Of course, he need to learn something else.
Right.
Yeah? So, that's why. For example, one of previous competitions.
Okay.
What he decided to use the restroom at night, and hit door,
Oh no!
And,
Wait, you got taken up by the door at night?
Yes.
Yeah,
And we're like, listen, Nate, in our team we're allowed to use light. You can use it. So.
Or just a flashlight on your phone.
Yeah, something so you don't wake up your
Or use
roommate.
helmet, So that's why there is always stuff to learn for all of us.
It didn't give you a concussion or anything.
No,
did
no,
it?
just the scar. Just that
Oh my
scar.
gosh, you really did. Holy smokes. Well, with that in mind, That's got to mean a lot to hear your coach say, as a freshman, as a true freshman, preparation is something that has caught his eye and how you prepare. What was the genesis of that? What kind of really ingrained that in you to prepare the right way?
Probably like motivation, like the mental aspect. Like I've prepared myself to make goals and to just get on that motivation to achieve those goals. Like coming here to college was one of my goals, and I just like pushed myself to chase that and achieved it.
What kind of pushed you to the pommel horse?
The pommel horse?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Handlebars. I'm sorry.
Handlebars, yeah.
I apologize.
I don't know. I think,
yeah.
like you said, my body type, just like, and I'm not the heaviest gymnast, so
Right.
it's easy for me to fly in the air. So, so I think those two definitely help.
And again, he has a very good basic preparation. That's very important in gymnastics.
That's got to mean a lot. Tell me about, well, we're watching your performance against Michigan right here. When you see this, I'm curious, Nathan, do you see the good, or are you the type of person that's like, oh, I need to do that better? I mean, what's kind of the way that you look at it whenever you're watching yourself and scouting yourself?
I'm a little bit of both. Like, there's a couple of skills where I'm like, wow, that was amazing, and the others where I'm like, nah, that was terrible. I got to do better. But I kind of like humble myself to that little level of getting more motivation to do better.
That's awesome, man. Tell me about your family. What kind of really got you started in gymnastics?
I kind of have a funny story. So in Poway, we moved into a new house, and the previous owners like left a trampoline there. And so I think I was like 4 years old.
Oh,
and
your
so,
family's here.
Yeah.
Hey,
over there.
by the way, they got their cameras out. We do videotape this, so I can send you the link. So, but that's awesome, man.
Yeah.
So they left a trampoline there for you.
Yeah, and so I like went on there and I was trying to do flips by myself and do all of that, but they got scared and wanted me to learn them correctly so I don't get injured, and it just took off from there.
I know this will be hard. Did the trampoline have a net around it? Yeah,
Yeah.
I would have been scared to death too, man. All right, when they don't have the net around them, there's no safe space. But it's something that simple. Just got you started. And so then you start going to the gym, you start training in it. And when did it kind of click that, hey, man, I'm pretty good at this?
I'm not too sure. I kind of had like setbacks and like slingshots, I guess. Like in level 7, I think I just did not get it. I couldn't do P-bars. I actually, there was a competition where I fell on P-bars, got like a 7, and since I was the only one in that age group, I won, and I was like, what the heck? But, but like, yeah, it was just a long journey, and then I finally like understood the sport, and I just took off from there.
Coach, I want to ask you something. You gave him credit for his preparation and how you see that. That's uncommon in a lot of young, not just gymnasts, but athletes in general, right?
Well, I can say yes.
Okay.
Sometimes we can see guys who prepared not as well as Nathan, for example, and Sasha, for example. Yeah, but no. Anyway, this is our job, like to help guys. It doesn't matter what condition they have. So
right,
we need to teach them what they need to do.
So in other words, for you, that preparation side of things, what is it in you that gets you ready for a meet? Is it music? Is it just focus? Is it watching film? Is it recover? I mean, what is it for you that helps you, Nathan, really get in that mindset that you need to be for competition?
Definitely music. Music. There was a competition last year before I was in college. I listened to the same song like 15 times, just like during warm up for the meet.
What was the song?
Family Ties by Kendrick Lamar.
Okay.
Yeah. So that got me in the right mental preparation, but also food. Like at Michigan, after we won, we went back to the hotel, and I got a couple guys. I was like, yo, we should order crumble. And so we got crumble to the hotel and just
Did you know that, Mark? Is that okay? We're not, okay. I don't want anyone to get in trouble tonight. Our producer's mad at me because I talked about communication major, so I don't want to get in trouble here tonight. But, oh, that's a treat, though. Mm-hmm. That's a big-time treat. Mm-hmm. What was your go-to at crumble? You remember?
It was the Dubai chocolate one.
It's pretty good now.
Yeah,
that's a pretty good call. We talked about the facility quite a bit here tonight, and it's wild because you're a freshman, so it's all you've really ever known. But for you, whenever you're in there and you have all that meeting space and you have all that area for recovery, how's that helped you? What's that been like for you?
Oh, it's helped a lot. We have loads of space for recovery, for school, and I have classes in the morning, and I just go straight to the gym after those classes just to do homework. So there's a very special space for that. And then, of course, the hot tubs, the cold tubs, those get put to use a lot. I use the hot tub the most, but
It's
everything
good.
is
Listen,
good.
I just want to say, like, even after my long career in gymnastics, national team, all that facility we have now, it's unbelievable, even for me. You know, we never had all that resources in national team for my entire gymnastics life. You know, and now I'm just jealous, and I was just take me back to gymnastics. I want to be a gymnast.
So you can
all
have
of
these
that.
facilities,
Yeah,
right? That's
yeah.
great.
So our leadership administration, they've done just a great job, and people who was involved in all that big project. It's just fantastic.
That's awesome. Hey, before I let you go, I know family's here, but how much they mean to you to have that kind of support?
A lot. Every day I want to thank them because they had the most support for me in my journey.
Awesome. Good job, man. Thanks
Thank
for
you.
coming on. Hey, great job, Coach. This
Thank
was
you
awesome,
much.
man. This segment's been brought to you by Air Comfort Solutions, your total home solution for plumbing, heating, air conditioning, and electrical. Make the winning call today. Nathan Roman, Valery Goncharov. We'll wrap it up next inside the Huddle. Stick around. Great job, guys.
The Huddle is brought to you by Walden Cleaners and Laundry, where the difference is quality. We want to thank all of our Sooner Radio Network affiliates across the state and region. Fans can check out Soonersports.com for an affiliate in your area. And if you're traveling outside the state of Oklahoma, you can listen to all the action on either Sirius XM Radio or download the Varsity Network app and listen free.
How great was that with the men's gymnastics program, Mark Williams and his crew? Stick around. Ginny Baranchek is here. She tried to scare me by showing up right before the show started, but I'm glad she's here. Right on time. This final segment is brought to you by the Trails Golf Club of Norman, where members become family. Inquire today at trailsgolf.com. Coach Baranchek, OU Women's Basketball Talk, and Sooner Sports Talk is next. Boomer soon.
Live from Rudy's Country Store and Barbecue, the Air Comfort Solutions OU Huddle has been presented by Air Comfort Solutions, your total home solution for plumbing, heating, air conditioning, and electrical. Make the winning call today. Also brought to you by Rudy's Country Store and Barbecue, bringing you the best in real Texas barbecue. And by Walden Cleaners, Walden Cleaners and Laundry, where the difference is quality. The preceding has been a Learfield presentation on the Sooner Sports Network.